You know, in the fall of the year, one way to fish on a lot of different lakes is to think big baits. And the reason is because fish start concentrating on big, giant gizzard shad. A lot of times you get in a creek or you get up around grass or whatever, and you'll see some of those big gizzard shad. If you start noticing that, or if you just want to fish that way, think big baits. First bait I've got on right here is a big Strike King 3/8 ounce buzz bait. I've actually got a rage toad on the back of it. It's a bait that'll get a lot of bites. You can reel it pretty slow. When the water starts getting cold, you can still catch them, even into the 50s. God! That's a netter.
Short liner too.
Oh, there you go. Awesome.
Woo!
Man, that was a bite.
I watched
right
him
there.
come up and eat. I go, oh no.
I mean, it actually, I was looking totally this way, and I mean, it was like, I knew that was a big one. That's a good one.
That's a pretty fish.
That's why you throw a buzz bait shallow water right there. Some other baits that I like throwing this time of year, we're trying to match big baits. Is a big spinnerbait, big Strike King spinnerbait. I mean, one of the biggest baits that's come out recently is a KVD 8.0. This is a gigantic bait, but it's really not that big. When you look at it and you tie it on, you're thinking it's huge, but it's really not that big. The new bait Strike King just came out with is a KVD 4.0. Now the 4.0 is a little bit different. It's a little bit smaller, but it's still in that same line of baits. It's a bait that if fish are looking for big baits, this is actually a really big bait. All of those baits work really well. So when you're thinking the fall of the year and you're really wanting to catch some big fish, everybody else is hunting in the woods, you want to get out there and catch some big fish, think big baits. There's one. Woo, that's a big one. Look at the size of this brute. They started pulling water and, oh, he choked it. Get out of there. Ah, look at that one. Oh, that's a good one. That is a giant right there now. Look at that fish.